Brandon's fourth year in the basketball program and his second year on varsity. Brandon is a very coachable and hard-working player. Brandon has improved tremendously over these past few years to become a starter his senior year. Brandon always has a positive attitude and works hard every day in practice to make himself a better player. Brandon plans on attending Senior College, University of Albany, Fairfield University, or swimming in Big Ten. Let's hear it for Brandon. And finally, senior Angel Rodriguez.
Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to senior night here at Gilderland High School between the Shaker Bison and the Gilderland Dutchmen. I'm Sean Cunningham. Tonight's game takes place on February 13th, 2019. Shaker enters tonight's game with a record of 4-15 overall, 3-12 in the Suburban Council Blue standings. Dutchmen enter the game with a record of 0-19 overall, 0-15 in the Suburban Council Blue standings. Tonight is senior night here at Gilderland High School's senior Brandon Caulfield playing his last game with the team after 2 years on the varsity team. And we are getting set to go here in the first quarter. Shaker's ball first, as moving it with it now is number 43, Ray Burt. As going over with it now is Mariano, the leading scorer for Shaker. Now with it, Jake Nelson. Mariano up top, goes for three to start. His shot doesn't make it, and the rebound is picked up, however, by Seymour. Seymour, the pass down low, picked up by Mariano, and now carried back in. Shot taken and a score by McHugh. And the first 2 points of the night go to Shaker as McHugh entered the game with 139 points on the year, as another two of his total. As Anthony Moffrey with it now for the Dutchman. Hands it off to Caulfield. With it now is Ryan Teeney. Teeney with a pass across to Leah. Now with it is Anthony Moffrey. Moffrey goes in, now passes to Leah. Leah passes along to Teeney. Teeney goes in for two. He scores! Teeney also fouled on the play. And I believe Seymour gets called for the foul. Yes, he is. Teeney, the leading scorer on the Dutchman this year, enters tonight's game with 73 of 87 free throw attempts made. And Teeney makes that free throw there, and the Dutchmen are in the lead 3-2 with 7:01 to go. As coming forward with it now is Burt. Gives the pass along to Trey Mariano. Goes in for two. He misses the shot. And Leah with a handoff to Anthony Moffrey. Puts it up center. Moffrey goes in, gives it to Gagan. Gagan avoids the player and scores his first two on the night. Gagan close to hitting 100 on the season for the Dutchman. As a block in front there, and the rebound is picked up by Nelson, who scores for two. And it's 5-4 in favor of Yodeland here with 6:19 to go. Brandon Caulfield, the pass to Moffrey, who is now with it. Long pass finding Teeney. Teeney, long pass up top is Caulfield. Now with it is Leah. Leah gives it back up top to Moffrey. Now pass along. Caulfield going for three. Shot just missed. Rebound almost picked up by Gagan, but it was Mariano who got it. Now the pass goes up to Nelson. Back up top with it now, Ray Burt. Pass along McHugh, and a whistle is blown here with 5:48 to go in the first quarter. And foul is picked up by Billy Leah. First foul of the night for the Dutchman. Will be Shaker's ball here. As the pass goes to Seymour, who now has it near the three. Seymour walks in. He scores. Seymour entered tonight as the second highest scorer for Shaker. As Caulfield, the pass now to Teeney. He walks in, gets his own rebound, and shot doesn't go in. It rolls off the rim, and now it's picked up and carried the other way by Burt. Long pass finds McHugh, but the whistle blows. They went out of play with it, and now will be Gilderland's ball. 5:21 to go in the first. As Brandon Caulfield will give it along to Leah. Hands it off to Moffrey. Moffrey gives it back to Leah. Mishandled the pass, but still with it as he comes up. Leah goes in, fouled on the play. So Leah will shoot two here as Burt is called for the foul, number 43. And Leah's first just misses. Leah is the second highest scorer this season Forgittle entered the game with 50 out of 66 free throws made, and he makes the second one, ties the score at 6 apiece. Ray Burt with it for Shaker. Pass along to Mariano. Mariano pass down low for Seymour. Seymour trying to navigate around Teeny. Now he gets the pass for Mariano. Mariano going for three. That shot misses, and the whistle blows. Dutchman ball, 4:50 to go, as Seymour is called for the foul, his second of the night. As coming into the game for Shakers, number 5, Christian Germain, and for Sean Seymour. As moving up with it now is Moffrey for the Dutchman. Pass along for Ryan Teeny. Teeny for Leah. Pass now for Gagan. Gagan hands it back up top. Caulfield for three. He scores! First three-pointer on the night for Caulfield. Came into the game leading the Dutchman with 23 three-pointers on the year. Gets his first 3 points on senior night. As Ray Burt goes in for Shaker. That shot misses. Rebound picked up by Caulfield. And he moves it the other way. Teeny gets around. And Teeny's fouled on the play as he was going in for the shot. And it's on, fouls on Jake Nelson, his first. And Teeny will once again shoot two. Teeny with 3 points so far in this first quarter. Make that 4 with his first attempt made. Score now 10-6. Teeny goes for a second, and he makes that one easily. 11-6 now the score, as Burt has it once again for Shaker. With it now is Mariano. Passes it over for Germain. Up top with it now is McHugh. Pass along Mariano. Thought about shooting, now gives it up top. And a three made by McHugh. He now has 5 points on the night. Score now 11-9. As Brandon Caulfield, the pass along to Leah. Now with it is Moffrey. Moffrey up top. Teeny thought about shooting. Now pass it along. Moffrey for three. That shot misses. Caulfield for two. He scores. Nice play there from Caulfield. So he's able to get the rebound of the Moffrey shot. And pass along now. Going in, McHugh, pass blocked by Caulfield and goes out of play. So it will be Shaker's ball. As Mariano passes it up top for Ray Burt. Burt gets around Moffrey. Tries to go in. I believe he's fouled on the play. Moffrey can't believe it. He gets the foul. And he, see on his face, he couldn't believe that was the call. But he's called for the foul. Burt will shoot two for Shaker. Came into the game 26 for 44 in free throw attempts, and he makes his first one no problem. As new player comes in for Shaker, it is number 35, Eric Hartnagel. Comes in for tonight's leading scorer for Shaker, Connor McHugh, as Burt misses his second free throw. And a steal from Brandon Caulfield, and he's able to give it across to Moffrey. Moffrey tries to get around Germain. He gets it back up top. Caulfield for three once again. He scores. Caulfield off to a hot start on senior night. He's got 8 points, 2 of them three-pointers, and the Dutchmen lead by 6. So pass across now, Ray Burt with it for Shaker. He gets around Moffrey, goes in for two, bounces out, rebound picked up by Leah. Moffrey charging forward, gets a pass along for Teeny. He's in some trouble, goes in for two, and he still scores. Ryan Teeny, Dutchmen now lead by 8 as Gagan knocks Mariano off it. And Gagan's called for the foul. Mariano is going in for 2. Gagan shoved him off of it. Gagan's first foul of the night. It's a pass up top, going for 3 and missing. The shot there was Clayton. And the whistle blows. It's Hartnagel at it in front. And the foul called on Billy Leah. His second foul tonight, 4th overall for the team. And Hartnagel has his first shot bounce out. 10 per 17 in free throw attempts so far this year for Shaker. Coming into the game. And Hartnagel makes his second one. Puts the deficit to 7. Pass across, Teeny and Moffrey go back and forth. Moffrey, nice pass. Caulfield once again for 3. That shot misses. Gagan trying to pick up the rebound. It is taken, however, by Leah. Leah pass along. Gagan for 2. He scores. 20-11 now the score. Gagan with 4 points on the night as Mariano gives a pass across for Jermaine. Jermaine for Nelson. Pass over. Mariano thought about going for 3. Now jumps in. Went for a shot that missed. He's able to get it back out, though. With it now, Clayton. Clayton charges in for 2, and he scores. (2013) now the score. Clayton picks up his first 2 on the night. As Teeny with a pass across the Caulfield. Long pass for Moffrey. Moffrey backpedals. Still with it. Up top. Pass across for Brendan Gagan. Hands it back up top, Leah. Leah for 3. That shot misses, but the rebound's picked up by Teeny. And Teeny's forced off of it. Throws it out of play. And it will be Girdlewin's ball here. 58.6 seconds. As McHugh comes back into the game for Shaker. So pass across, Gagan with it. Goes in for 2 once again. The shot jumps out. Gagan trying to fight for the rebound. And the whistle blows as Hartnagel and Gagan were tied up. It will be Gilliland's ball, though. Job by Gagan to fight for it in front. Moffrey with the pass up top. Leah. Leah goes in, tries to get 2. Knocked down the play, but he's able to keep it alive. Unfortunately, it goes to Jermaine, but now it's picked up by Nelson. And a nice play by Leah as he's able to get it away. And I believe he's fouled on the play as he was going up center, taking the ball away. The foul picked up by McHugh. As Leah gives the pass to Anthony Moffrey, still with it at center, with Jermaine defending. Moffrey just faking on Jermaine here as he gives the pass across to Teeny. Teeny up top, Gagan. Now with it, Moffrey. Moffrey looking, gives away from Jermaine. I think he went out of play with it. It appears that is the case, as will be Shaker's ball here with 15.5 seconds left. As Clayton letting it roll now picks it up. Pass across for Jermaine. Jermaine has it up top, now gives it across to Hartnagel. Now with it is Nelson. 5 seconds left. Pass across. Clayton goes in, tries a shot for 2. He scores. And he gets it out just in time as the time expires for the first quarter. The Dutchmen off to a very good start tonight. They lead 20-15 after the first. It's Brandon Caulfield, the leading scorer so far tonight. He's got 8 points on senior night, his final game with the Dutchmen. Yeah, Ryan Teeney just behind him. He's got 7 points. Brendan Gagan has 4. Billy Leah with 1 on that free throw he made. And for Shaker, Connor McHugh leads with 5 points. Anthony Clayton has 4. Sean Seymour and Jake Nelson each have 2. And Ray Burt and Eric Hartnagel each have 1. Take a look at some of the replays from earlier. It looks like we're getting ready to start the second quarter here. Shaker will start off with possession. And Mariano retrieves it, now gives it to Anthony Clayton, and the second quarter is now underway. As Clayton gives a pass across to Mariano, now receives it back. Now with it, McHugh up top. McHugh pass along to Joey Mirabiles in the game now for Shaker. As Bird fakes, now gives it up top. McHugh going for 3, that shot just missed. And the rebound's collected by Mariano and picked up by Burt. Now Mariano tries for 3. He scores on that chance. His team leading 30th three-pointer on the year. Mariano came in leading Shaker in scoring as Moffrey with it now for the Dutchman. Backpedals a bit, now gives it over for Dylan Gizzi in his first game action. Brandon Caulfield the fake. Tries to get around, now goes in. Gives a pass across for Teeney. Now with it, Gagan. Gagan back up top for Moffrey. Moffrey as Clayton backpedals him up, but now he gets it across for Gagan, and Gagan scores. Gagan now with 6 points on the night, gets Gillen's first 2 points as losing from was Teeney, and the rebound's picked up by McHugh, scores. Teeney mishandled it. Easy 2 for McHugh. It extends his point total to 7 on the night. As Moffrey finds Gizzi, gives it across to him. Now Gizzi gives it back to Moffrey. Moffrey now gives it over for Gizzi. Thought about shooting, but finds himself in the path of Ray Burt. He's able to find Teeney, though. Teeney with it up top, and now it will be Shaker's ball. Teeney was going for the shot. And Gillen will take a 30-second timeout here with 6:14 to go in the second quarter. As here's some replays from the first quarter. Brandon Caulfield nailing those threes. And here's his second one he made after the pass from Moffrey. Off to a very good start tonight. And so has Brendan Gagan. He's got 6 on the night so far. As we're back from the timeout, Ray Burt with it for Shaker up top. As he gives the pass across for McHugh, now with it is Clayton. Clayton trying to maneuver past Gizzi, now gives it to Mariano for 3. That shot just misses. Rebound picked up by Burt, however, he gets by Moffrey, tries to keep it in, and now it goes out of play. And Billy Leah comes back in, as well as Dante Bowers in his first game action. Teeney and Gagan come out. That's a nice move there by Moffrey on Clayton as he advances up center. Pass across for Caulfield, now for Leah. Back over for Moffrey. Moffrey, nice pass, finding Bowers. Tries to go in down low. He can't get the good shot off. And it's taken back the other way by McHugh. Gets set, now gives it to Mirabile. Now Clayton with it. Pass down low as Moffrey was knocked down by Mariano as he was going in for two. And foul called on Moffrey. And Sean Seymour comes back in for Shaker. Anthony Clayton steps out. As Burt gives a pass to McHugh. Now Burt lost the pass, but he still has it for Shaker. Now with it is McHugh going for three. He scores. And Shaker takes a 1-point lead. It's now 23-22. Outscoring the Dutchmen so far 8-2. In the second quarter is Bowers with a pass to Caulfield. Now Gizzy with it for the Dutchmen. Now Moffrey going for three with that shot. He scores! Anthony Moffrey with his first 3 points on the night. Dutchmen back on top by 2. As Seymour goes in for 2. He picks up his own rebound, though. Now Mariano. Pass across. Going in for 3 once again is McHugh, and the rebound is picked up by Gizzy and carried up center. As Gizzy finds Caulfield going for another 3. That shot doesn't go. It's fought for and carried on by Mariano. As Seymour gets the pass, now finds Mariano down low. Whistle blows, however, as that shot just rolls off the rim. And Dante Bowers will get called for the foul here. And Joey Mirabile comes out for Shaker. Matthew Otis comes in, number 12. So now Mariano will shoot 2 after the foul by Bowers. Mariano 33 for 48 in free throw attempts coming into tonight's game, the sophomore for Shaker. Also leads the team in points as he makes his first. Score now 25-24. Takes his second shot and he scores on that. Now the game is tied at 25 apiece. As Caulfield retrieves the pass from Lee, he's almost knocked away from it. Tries to find Bowers, but the pass is taken away by Mariano. But now it's retrieved back by Dylan Gizzy. Gizzy tries to find Bowers. That goes off of Mariano, I believe. I'm going to call it for Gilderland, I believe, as Bowers and Gagan switch places for the Dutchman. And now in for Shaker is Cameron Decker as Leah goes in for 3 and scores. And now another whistle blows here just after the 3 by Leah. Will be Gilderland's ball. Starting to come back nicely after a bit of a shaky start to the second quarter. As Anthony Moffrey tries to find Leah, he scores! Fantastic pass there from Anthony Moffrey. As Leah now with 6 points on the night, 30-25 now the score. As Burt gets the pass back, he has it up top. Gives it across to Decker. Now finds Mariano. Mariano goes in for 2, he scores. Score 30-27. As Moffrey gives the pass across. Caulfield now for Gagan. Gizzy now with it. Goes in for 2. That shot just misses. Gagan tried to pick up the rebound, but was collected and carried the other way by Burt. Burt walks in, tries a shot. It's knocked down on the play. No foul called. He was wondering why as Caulfield brings it the other way. Pass just goes over the head of Gagan. And goes out of play, so Shaker's ball, 2:40 to go. As Decker gives it to Burt, dribbling slowly up center. Burt pass across for Mariano, going for three. Shot just misses. Rebound picked up after a little juggle here from Billy Leah. And Moffrey with it, gives it up top for Leah. And a whistle blows here. Shaker's ball is what they're going to call. As Decker gives the pass to Burt. Hands it over for Mariano. Mariano goes in past Gagan. Gagan knocks it down. But the whistle blows. And Ryan Teeney will come in for Brandon Caulfield. And he receives a nice round of applause as he comes out for now. And Connor McHugh will come in for Decker. So now Mariano throws it in. He gives it to McHugh. Now up top, Burt. Back for Mariano. Burt receives it back up top, and now whistle blows, will be Gilliland's ball. Also in the game now for Gilliland is Patrick Bruno, number 21. As Teeney gives it along to Moffrey, who has it at center. Now comes in, tries to give it to Bruno. It's knocked away from him by Burt. The Dutchman will throw it back in here with 1:54 to go. As Leah throws it into Moffrey, who has it. Now he gives it to Bruno. Over for Leah. Now Teeney with it. This passing here is Bruno once again with it for the Dutchman. Thought about shooting, but now gives it back to Leah. Makes a nice move. Now Bruno goes for three. Scores! Patrick Bruno with a big three-pointer there. Dutchman in the lead by 6. Now as he gets his first 3 points on the night, his 7th three-pointer of the year. As pass across goes in for Seymour. Rebound picked up by Moffrey. Moffrey goes in, tries to get by Burt. Bruno just has it get away from him. And with 1:08 to go in the second quarter, Shaker will receive possession as that pass just too much for Patty Bruno. As Nelson gives it to Burt, who dribbles up slowly. Burt motioning over to, I believe, Mariano as McHugh has it for Shaker. Now a pass across to Nelson. Fakes on Bruno. Gives a pass out for Mariano. Almost shot there. As Burt has it back for Shaker. And now a whistle blows. The pass goes to Nelson. And the Dutchman will be in possession here. And now some subs come in for Shaker as Jermaine and Hartnagel come in for Seymour and I believe McHugh, yes. As Moffrey comes up, gives it over for Gagan. Back up top, Bruno thought about shooting, but now gives a pass across to Teeney. Now Leah tries the shot for 2, he scores. Yep. Shot for 2. As Burt patiently waiting here, 16 seconds left in the second quarter. 10 seconds now, he's still motioning over. Now breaks even. Now Jermaine going for 3, he scores. as Teeny with a long shot at the buzzer. That fortunately does not make it in. As Jermaine gets the three with a few seconds left, he brings the score to 35-30 in favor of the Dutchmen. And they will head into the second half with a 5-point lead as we take a look at some of the replays from the first half. And we will be right back here on GHS Media for the second half of tonight's game. Stay tuned as we take a look at some of these replays. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of tonight's game between Shaker and the Gilderland Dutchmen. Dutchmen with a 5-point lead over Shaker coming into the third quarter and the second half of the game. So far tonight, Brandon Caulfield and Billy Leah have the team lead with 8 points each. Caulfield on senior night, the only senior on the Dutchmen this year, making his voice heard early on in the first quarter when he played the majority of his minutes. And the Dutchmen will start off with the ball here for the third quarter. And Billy Leah will take control. And we are underway for the second half of tonight's game. Anthony Moffrey with that center gives it to Brandon Caulfield. And now Gagan with a pass over for Moffrey. Up top with it, Teeny. Teeny goes for three. Shot just misses. Gagan trying to pick up the rebound. Gagan almost kept it in. And they're going to give possession to Gilderland here. It went off of Seymour. Seymour and McHugh arguing the call, but it will be Gilderland's ball. 7:42 to go in the third, 18 seconds gone by. As Moffrey with it up top for the Dutchman. Hands it across for Caulfield. Caulfield gets a pass for Leah. Leah tries to get it back out as I believe he was fouled on the play. Or not, it's going to be handed over to Shaker, or possession will, as Burt and Jake Nelson going out to start. As a pass across for Mariano goes in for two, fouled on the play, I believe. And Gagan's called for the foul, his second foul so far tonight. First of the second half for either team. Mariano with 7 points on the night. And he makes his first free throw. And Mariano once again makes his second. He's 4 for 4 in free throw attempts so far tonight, as Moffrey is fooling Jake Nelson here as he gives the pass across to Leah. Caulfield with it, hands it over for Teeny. Teeny goes in against the D for two, he scores. What a play there from Teeny. Lead back up to 5, 32-37. As Mariano with a pass over for McHugh. Now back with it, Seymour going for two, I believe. No, it was three, it was behind the line. Seymour gets the three-pointer as Teeny walks the other way and gets two more. Has all 4 points for the Dutchman so far. 39-35 the score. Mariano checks his options but shoots for three. Shot's no good. Rebound picked up, and it's taken forward by Ryan Teeny. Teeny goes in, tries to get two, and it's forced out of play. Gagan was going for the rebound of that shot. It goes off of him and out of play. And play starts back up. Burt with it for Shaker to start. Gives the pass across to Mariano. Now with it is Nelson. Gets it down low, Mariano. Finds McHugh going for three. That shot misses. Rebound picked up by Moffrey. Lost it at center. Tries to get it over for Teeny, but it's picked up by Seymour. Seymour goes in for two. He scores on that. Or they're not going to call the points. They're going to call a foul on Jake Nelson. An offensive foul, so no points will be awarded on the play. Dutchman's ball going the other way. As Moffrey gives it along to Caulfield. Now with it is Gagan. Gagan finds Teeny, goes in, and that shot barely misses. And it's in possession here of Shaker as Anthony Clayton comes in for Ray Burt. Clayton with 4 points tonight already. As Clayton with it now, hands it over for Mariano. Mariano over for McHugh. Now with it, Clayton. Hands it back to Mariano, or rather Seymour. Now Mariano goes for three. He scores. Big three-pointer there for Trey Mariano. Puts Shaker within one, 39-38. Moffrey passes along for Leah. Now Caulfield. Long pass for Moffrey, going for three. Scores! Another three-pointer for Anthony Moffrey, a big one at that. 6 points now on the night, 42-38 the score. As McHugh has it up top for Shaker. Hands it over for Mariano. As Leah forces it away, it will bounce out of play. And it will be Shaker's ball. Mariano looking for a pass. He finds Clayton. Clayton hands it over for Nelson. Nelson back over for Seymour. Seymour hands it over for Clayton. Charges in and picked up, and stumbling on the play there was Nelson. I believe there might be a foul called, and there is. It's on Brandon Caulfield. As Clayton receives the pass from Mariano, now he hands it over for Nelson. Seymour bounces in, goes for a shot. Rebound is collected and taken forward by Anthony Moffrey. Moffrey stumbles, but he's able to get the pass to Teeny. Nice play. Gagan avoids the incoming player, and he scores. Gagan now 1 point away from 100 total on the season. As 4:01 left, as a whistle blows, as Caulfield once again called for the foul here. And coming in now for Shaker is number 5, Christian Germain, and number 44, Liam Alexanian. As Mariano receives the pass, almost lost it there, as he gives it over for Clayton. Back over for McHugh. McHugh fakes on Caulfield, now gives it up top for Clayton. Clayton goes for three. The shot, that bounces off. Rebound picked up by Moffrey. Moffrey, long pass, finding Teeny. Teeny going for Caulfield, and Leah can't get it. Rebound picked up by Clayton. Clayton goes in. He knocks Moffrey down. And Moffrey's going to be called for the foul, and he was irate at the official. See if we can get a replay on that. Here's Clayton. He hits Moffrey. He couldn't believe the call, but Clayton will shoot two. And he just misses his first free throw there. As comes into the game 31 for 47, the junior from Shaker. Also the third highest scorer for Shaker this season. Clayton goes in, he scores on his second attempt. As Moffrey gives it along to Leah, now with it Teeny. Teeny, long pass over, Leah scores! 10 points on the night for Leah. Second player on the Dutchman with double-digit points. Teeny the other with 11. As Mariano goes for three. Shot misses. Teeny picks up the rebound and forces it the other way. Teeny goes in. He has it knocked away from him by Germain. And I believe possession is going to be handed to Gödelin here. It doesn't matter whether it was a foul or not. I don't believe it was. As McHugh comes out, Jaden Rosa comes in for Shaker. As Moffrey gives it to Gagan. Gagan goes in, shoots one, and that one just misses. And the rebound's picked up by Alexanian and given to Hartnagel. Jaden Rosa with it. Along Mariano. Mariano has that pass deflected away by Leah. And Hartnagel is about to shoot, but the whistle blows as foul is called on Leah, his third tonight. 5th overall for the team in the third quarter. Alexanian. Long pass finding Jaden Rosa. Rosa fakes on Caulfield, now gives it to Mariano. And the whistle blows. And possession handed to Gilliland on the offensive foul. It's on Mariano's first tonight. 2nd overall for Shaker in the third quarter. As Anthony Moffrey goes the other way. As Teeny tries to find Moffrey and pass gets away from him and goes out of play. And Rosa gives it to Jermaine, and he starts off with it for Shaker. Jermaine, pass finding Alexanian. Moves in on Gagan. Can't get the shot off. Gagan picks up the rebound. And Alexanian retrieved it back, but the whistle blows. Gilliland ball with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Dutchman up by 7. Anthony Moffrey makes moves on Jaden Rosa. Still with it at center. Moffrey still going in. Bounces along to Teeny. Teeny for 3. Shot just missed. Rebound picked up by Rosa, but it's taken back by Teeny. Teeny goes in. He scores! Dutchman now up by 9. A great play by Ryan Teeny. Able to force the turnover. Dutchman up by 9. Pass over. Shot and a 3 by Mariano. Cuts the deficit to 6. Lee is able to find Teeny on the long pass as Moffrey's having a bit of trouble there with Rosa. Moffrey with that center, I believe. Possession handed to Gilliland here. It's going to be a foul on Rosa. Moffrey had it at center. Rosa was forcing it away from him. And the referee's over at the scorer's table right now. And now a foul is also going to be handed off to Moffrey. It's going to be a technical foul for both. So the referee talking it over with Teeny and Mariano. We'll see what the play is going to be. It's a foul on both Moffrey and Rosa. Dylan Gizzy comes in for Moffrey as 4 subs come in for Shaker. Seymour, McHugh, Burt, and Nelson come in. Referee's figuring out what the play is going to be here. Possession will be handed to Gilliland on this play. So Leah now gives it to Gizzy, who's now in the game. Gizzy making moves, now hands it off to Ryan Teeny. Teeny now for Gagan. Gagan walks up back to the 3, now gives it to Gizzy. Gizzy, pass across for Leah. Now Caulfield going for 3. That shot just couldn't go. And it's picked up by Nelson, carried the other way. Nelson underhands it to McHugh, going for 3. That shot misses. And now it's picked up and handed back to Burt. Gizzy going hard against Nelson, and I believe that's going to be a foul on him. And it is. It's going to be first foul of the game for Gizzy. And Patrick Bruno comes in for Brendan Gagan. As Jake Nelson, number 24 for Shaker, will shoot 2. He's 3 for 12 coming into the game. And the shot just missed it. My mistake, there's just 1 on that play. Cheney goes in for 2. I believe he's fouled on the play. Yes, he is. He's going in for 2 to the basket. And the foul is picked up by Sean Seymour, his 3rd of the night. So Ryan Teeney has been perfect so far tonight in the free throw opportunities. We'll shoot 2 more. And he just missed the first one. Teeney also leads Gilliland tonight with 13 points. And he makes his second one. Lead extended to 7. Coming the other way with it now was Burt, and he hands it off to Seymour. Goes in. He knocks Bruno down. I believe it's going to be a foul on somebody. It's on Ryan Teeney. First foul of the night for him as Sean Seymour, number 23 for Shaker, will shoot 2. 22 for 36 so far this season. And Seymour makes his first. And Bruno and Gagan will switch places once again. Gagan coming in. And Seymour makes his second. Seymour now with 7 points on the night. Lead is currently 5 for the Dutchman. As with it now is Teeney. Long pass finding Leah. Goes in. Couldn't get the first shot, but he picks up the rebound and scores. Ray Burt with it up top. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Crowd getting antsy right now as Burt's still holding it up top. Now Burt charges forward, goes in for the shot. He's knocked down the play. And a foul is going to be called. It's on Dylan Gizzy, his 2nd foul tonight. And Ray Burt, 43. So he might be listed as 20. He changed his number. As Burt misses his first shot. He shot 2 earlier, made 1 out of 2. It's 1 point on the night. Looking to make it 2, and he does just that. He barely makes the second. As Gizzy almost mishandled the pass. He's coming with it forward. Charging up. Gizzy gives it across. Teeney for 3. Just missed. Rebound. Gagan trying to poke away at it. And Caulfield couldn't get the rebound either as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Dutchman up by 6, 51 to 45. The 4th quarter coming up after a short break. Dutchman had 9 fouls in that 3rd quarter. Shaker had 5. The Dutchman still up by 6. It looks like we are getting ready to start the 4th quarter here. Dutchman looking to close this one out. And Gilliland will start off with possession here. in the fourth quarter. They're up 51-45 as here we go. And now, oh no, Shaker's going to start off with it. Ref's making the decision. Shaker will start off with it. And Jake Nelson starts off with it, hands it over for Ray Burt, and the fourth quarter of tonight's game is underway. Burt going to work, hands it across for Seymour. Seymour almost lost control, but he's able to keep possession, hand it over to McHugh. Now Burt with it down low. Burt finds pass for Nelson. Nelson over, and it's ticked up and carried forward by Ryan Teeney. Teeney stops up with it. Long pass, finding Leah. Leah for three. Just missed. Rebound picked up by Mariano. Carried forward by Jake Nelson. Nelson up top with it, Ray Burt. Pass across, Seymour for three, he scores. Big shot there for Seymour. He gets 10 points on the night, double digits. As Brandon Caulfield with it, hands it across, almost given away there. As Gizzy with it, finds Gagan down low. Gagan lost control of it and goes out of play. Shaker possession here. 6:55 to go. Ray Burt going up center. Pass across for Trey Mariano. Mariano over for McHugh. McHugh, nice pass down low. Gives it back up Seymour. Seymour gets by Teeney. Goes in for two. Scores. Great start to the quarter for Seymour. And a timeout will be taken here. Shaker off to a very good start. 5 points to the Dutchman's none. All 5 coming from Sean Seymour. The sophomore for Shaker. Seymour with 12 points on the night. He's second on the team to Trey Mariano has 15 on the night. And now we are coming back to action here after the timeout as Leah hands it across to Dylan Gizzy. Gizzy now with a pass to Leah. Now with it, Gagan hands it up top, Caulfield. Now Leah going for three. Bounces out. Gagan tries to get the rebound. I believe there's a foul on the play. And he is going to receive 2 free throws here as Jake Nelson called for the foul. Now it's just going to be a throw in, my bad. As Caulfield gets the pass, now with it up top is Teeney. Teeney motioning for Gizzy, now gives it to him. Gizzy, pass across, Teeney. Almost lost the pass, but still with it. Now he turns it over. And it's carried by Seymour. Mariano goes in for 2, he scores. Shaker takes the lead, it's 52-51. Very bad start as that one almost given away. Teeney for 3, he scores! That's a huge three-pointer there. Ryan Teeney puts the Dutchman back on top. Now Mariano goes for 3 of his own. He misses, rebound picked up by Teeney and given off to Gizzy. Gizzy over for Leah. Leah moves in, Mariano, he scores! Come back there as the timeout will be taken. Dutchman up by 4 after a nice show there. Teeney with the 3, Leah with the 2. Let's take a look at those replays here. Leah just going in there, and there's a giveaway. Teeney's 3, and what a big 3 it was. Dutchmen are back on top by 4. Wow. Back from the timeout. Shaker in possession here with Ray Burt. Burt coming up center. Hands it across for Mariano. Mariano with a pass across for Nelson. Now up top with it. Shooting for three. Rebound deflected away by Gagan. McHugh was the one who took the three. 5:07 to go. McHugh still with it. Hands it across to Seymour. Mariano gets lost in a sea of players. Now with it is Seymour. Seymour tries to go in. He's fouled on the play. He scores for two. Caulfield called for the foul. And Seymour saying he scored. Points have not been put up yet. And don't think they counted the points there. Seymour misses his first free throw. So Seymour not shoots one but two, and he makes his second free throw. He's provided all the points so far in this fourth quarter for Shaker as Brandon Caulfield. Pass across for Gizzy. Gizzy, nice move. Hands it back for Teeny. Teeny, pass across up top, Leah. Leah, looking, finds Gizzy. Gizzy with it, fakes, hands it back up top. Leah for three, just missed. Rebound almost picked up by Gagan, but carried the other way for Burt. Burt goes in, he scores. Ray Burt gets a two-pointer. And a foul called on the play by Leah. And Leah arguing the call there. The three-pointer he just missed. So Burt goes for the second, and he ties the game at 1, or 56. Rather, as he got the 1 point from the free throw, my bad. But Burt now with 5 points on the night. 4:22 to go. In a tight game here in the fourth quarter. Dylan Gizzy starts up with it for the Dutchman. Loses control, picks it back up. Ryan Teeny with it now. Teeny over for Caulfield. Caulfield maneuvers his way in, goes for two. Rebound is picked up by him. Gizzy for three, just missed. Caulfield, or Gagan rather, trying to pick up the rebound. It's taken back by Teeny, goes in for two. And that shot just misses, and now they're going to hand possession over to Shaker. And Teeny can't believe it. Less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Possession is handed to Shaker. Teeny called for the offensive foul. And Anthony Clayton will come in for Connor McHugh. As play starts back up again, Ray Burt carries it up center. As with it now is Clayton, and that one goes out of play. Shaker's ball. Seymour passes it along to Burt. Over for Anthony Clayton, who has it at center. Clayton, pass along for Nelson. Nelson Wade now gives it over for Burt. Now Clayton fakes on Gizzy. Hands it over for Seymour. Seymour almost lost it. Now hands it back up top for Burt. Burt going in, and a whistle blows. And Shaker will call the timeout here with 3:23 to go in a tie game, 56-56. What a game this has been so far tonight. As I believe Shaker will receive possession when we come back from the timeout. As Shaker has had a very, very good fourth quarter, mainly thanks to the efforts of Sean Seymour. Seymour was 13 points on the night. As Shaker will be in possession here. It's 3:23 to go. Back from the timeout, Burt hands it across. Going for three is McHugh. That shot misses, but the rebound is picked up by Nelson and given back to Burt. Burt gives it across to Mariano. Back with it now, Seymour. Seymour charges in. Shot just misses. Bruno was knocked down the play. And Bruno is going to be called for the foul. And once again, Dutchman not happy with the referees, as Seymour has been hot in this fourth quarter, will receive 2 free throws. Seymour makes his first. Shaker now on top by 1 as Gagan and Bruno switch places here. And Seymour makes his second. 15 on the night. As coming back the other way with it is Leah. Hands it over for Teeny. Caulfield over for Gizzy. Gizzy over for Ryan Teeny. Teeny back over for Leah. Leah goes in. Scores! Back to a tie game, 58-58. Whistle blown, Dutchman ball. Now it's the Shaker players pleading their case. Shaker head coach James Haver arguing with the official. The Dutchman will receive possession here. Billy Leah hands it in for Dylan Gizzy. Gizzy has it at center. Hands it over for Brandon Caulfield. Caulfield for Leah. Leah fakes, hands it over for Gizzy. Gizzy still with it, hands it back up top for Leah. Now down low Gagan. Gizzy with it behind the three-pointer line. Hands it back, Teeny. Teeny almost lost it, able to retrieve it. Caulfield for 3, just missed. Rebound back up top for Teeny. 2:10 to go. He's forced off of it. Gizzy took the shot, whistle blows. Shot clock violation on the Dutchman. Shaker ball, 2:05 and counting on the clock. 2 minutes now left. Ray Burt with it. Hands it across for Seymour for three. He scores. Or two, my bad. Seymour gets the two-pointer. And Shaker is now up by two as we take another timeout. 1:51 to go here in this fourth quarter. Timeout now up, and Anthony Moffrey is back in the game for the Dutchman. Dylan Gizzi checks out. $1:51 to go. Here we go. Anthony Moffrey with it for the Dutchman. Gives it to Brandon Caulfield. With it up top is Leah. Hands it over for Moffrey. Moffrey with a fake, pulls it back center. Leah picks it up. 1:34 to go. Leah hands it for Caulfield. Now back up top with it is Moffrey. Moffrey over for Teeny. Teeny backpedals, now gives it to Leah. Whistle blows. And a foul is called on Shaker. It's on Ray Burt. His second. And Leah will be given free throws here at a crucial time for the Dutchman. Already has 16 on the night. And he makes his first. Dutchman now within one. That shot just misses, and the rebound is picked up and given to Ray Burt. As gives the pass along. Three, shot misses. Rebound picked up by Brandon Caulfield and given to Moffrey. Final minute of play is approaching. Leah with it for the Dutchman. Teeny. It's a pass. Gagan retrieves it. Gagan goes in, shoots. Rebound picked up by Shaker. Ray Burt with it. 40 seconds left in the game. Burt holding on to it. 30 seconds to go. Hands it up top. Mariano for three. Shot misses. Rebound picked up. Back up top with his Burt. Whistle blows. 13 seconds left in the game. Foul is called on Leah. McHugh will shoot two for Shaker. He makes his first. And the Dutchman will take a timeout. Oh my goodness. One more free throw is left for McHugh. The Dutchmen down by 2 with 13 seconds left in this game. And Coach Parks meeting with his team. In the final seconds of the game. Timeout is up. Here we go. McHugh made his first. He'll try to go for his second. Crowd getting antsy on McHugh. He shoots and he scores. 3 is needed to tie. 10 seconds left. And Gillen will take another timeout here with less than 10 to go. McHugh made both of his free throws. The Dutchmen need a 3 to tie the game. And Coach Parks rallying his team. In the dying seconds of this game. Is there something left? In the final 10 seconds of tonight's game. The Dutchmen will have possession. Here we go. Moffrey receives it. Given to Teeny. Time starts down. Teeny looking, shooting, just missed. Rebound comes out. It's forced away. And Dutchmen were lobbying for a timeout. There's a couple of seconds left. The referees are walking off. This game is over. Dutchmen tried to call a timeout with 2 seconds left, but this game has come to an end. Shaker wins 62-59. On senior night, the Dutchmen fall and will end this season without a win. At 0-20, Shaker improves to 4-12, 5-15 overall. They close out their record. So the Dutchmen were up for most of the game, fall just short of coming back in tonight's game. This game is over, and this season has unfortunately come to a close. Thank you guys for watching this broadcast on GHS Media. I'm Sean Cunningham. We'll see you next time for Spring Sports.